And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Here's Nembhard. And a miss there on the triple. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Halliburton. And that one is off.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And once he gets going, Green is a load to stop. Long, athletic, with a terrific handle.
Outside Turner. Halliburton with it. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Somebody doesn't have rhythm. Give yourself a round of applause.
Halliburton hits them both. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He is so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Indiana again missing. Outside, Green. Thompson outside. Drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got 7 points.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Now, here's Thompson. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Pass to Şengün. Back to Brooks. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. Clock at 6. Over in the corner, Green. Over Halliburton. Thompson, left side.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
No good. His first miss after 3 makes. Pacers trailed by 7. Now, Halliburton. Up and in on the layup. 6 points for him.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Out to Thompson. There's the triple. Siakam pulls it in. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 5-point game.
Boy, Pascal Siakam, much improved as a playmaker. He can score it or create shots for others.
Now, here's Green. Thompson right side. To the inside. Here's Şengün. Good work defensively by Turner. Got a piece of it. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The pass break chance. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. Şengün, no good. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. 20 seconds left in the first. Fires from deep. And Indiana, another three.
Yeah, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from three-point territory. Look out.
Here's Şengün. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Indiana leading. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Van Vliet outside. Screen by Şengün. The three ball. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Shots good by Turner. Turner's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pacers.
Well, such a long, gifted athlete and tremendous rim run by Miles Turner. Nicely done getting out in transition.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting the cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And so here is Houston. The Pacers making the shot. Brooks with no one around. And the three off target. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Yes, that goes in. Halliburton's got 4 this quarter.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Green drives in. Oh, he misses the dunk. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. The offensive rebound. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, Pascal Siakam showing you I can do a little bit of everything. You need an offensive rebound, a second chance opportunity, willing to do what it takes.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Green, the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 19-foot shot. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And Doris, when you look at Aaron Nesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin, and what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. Somebody defenses must now account for from range. You love the work put in.
And Green slams it in.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Count it. Halliburton's got 17.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Şengün. And here is Green. 7 points in the game. Şengün, no good. Now Halliburton. Floats one. Green with the rebound. Rockets trailed by 9. Van Vliet attacking. Thompson right side. Inside. And that one's good. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Shots good by Turner.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Thompson misses. Indiana leading by 10. It's stolen by Green. Here he goes. And Green slams it in.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
Halliburton outside. Got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. That'll do it for the first half. Indiana out in front, leading by 8. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Here comes your favorite dance crew.
Rockets trailed by 8. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Now Brooks, after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. Shot clock at 5. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Green's got 14 points.
Oh, the corner isn't always Green's spot, but we know he's got the skill to hit from there.
Rockets foul.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And so it's Indiana with it. They've led by as much as 10. Siakam, high post. And he makes good on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Pass to Şengün. Houston moving the ball around. Down low. And it's sent back by Turner.
You're talking 6'11" and big-time length. Send it back, Mr. Turner.
Five to shoot. Off target with his 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
On the wing, Thompson. Stolen by Walker. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
That's good from Nesmith.
Aaron Nesmith, 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. Rockets trailed by 8. Brooks for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. And McConnell gets it to go.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys.
Now on the court is your Fight Squad. Get loud. Let them hear it. All right.
Both teams will make substitutions. Rockets trail by 5. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Walker. Pass to Nesmith. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside Bryant. And a wide open look for Siakam. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
To the middle. Here's Adams. Back to Thompson. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
McConnell scanning the floor. And the Pacers another 3.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Left side Adams. Pass to Thompson. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Siakam.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Now, here's McConnell. He's got 5. He takes it in. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Walker with a clean look. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Brooks. The screen from Thompson. To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Aaron Nesmith.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
For your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. On the wing, Mathurin. There's a screen by Toppin. Down low. Back to Mathurin. There's McConnell. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
That's a 2 for Mathurin. Wow! Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
We need you.
3 tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. They've led by as much as 10. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Oh, good on the 3. Back to Thompson. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
It's trailed by 7. Kick out to Adams. Back to Green. It's up a 3. Toppin pulls it in. Right side, Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Smith. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Eason with it. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Thompson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Obi Toppin. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
Now, here's Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Halliburton outside. Outside Turner. Pulls it up. Good D by Thompson. Rockets trailed by 6. The 3. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in clutch.
Timeout. Yeah, and when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He knows every possession is critical now. Reporter David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David. On the wing, Turner trains it from beyond the arc, and the Pacers lead by 6.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
Mathurin with the ball. Now Smith defending. Siakam, that's good.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And stolen by Siakam. Halliburton outside. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Pass to Şengün. No good again that time.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
It's trailed by 10. It's Thompson off the drive.
Pacers foul. Pascal Siakam. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Off the line for two.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within single digits.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Pass to Mathurin. Halliburton with it. Picked up by Thompson. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
From Mathurin.
Check out the move by Pascal Siakam. Stop it, don't hurt him.
Here's Smith. The Rockets with another miss. Here's Indiana. They're on a 9-1 run.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Pacers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big time outing for Pascal Siakam.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Here's Halliburton. And he converts the layup.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Thompson outside. Misses the three. Puts up a deep three. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Tatum, no good.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Dort. Nailed from three-point land. Instead, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
Now here's White. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Tatum's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
First personal foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And so Caruso nails both of them. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Now Dort. After Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Screen by Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't cash in from close range. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Tatum. And here's Holiday. The three. And that's good. Jason Tatum for 3.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. To the paint. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Back to Porzingis. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Now here's White. Going inside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got 5.
I like the unselfish approach from Brown there. Willing to give it up to his open teammates.
That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And the ability to score in many ways when Tatum drives with force, get out of his way. And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Here's Hartenstein. Porzingis with the rebound. Holiday left side. Out to White. Back to Holiday. Fires for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's what Porzingis has to do. Use his size and length on the offensive glass.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot. Here's Hartenstein. Basket good. Hartenstein's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates really, really strong.
That'll make his coaching staff smile, showing them his impact from the get-go.
It's stolen by Dort. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
From the baseline. And Holmgren pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down, and he is that open.
Drains the three-pointer.
Alex Caruso.
23 seconds left in the first quarter. To stop the run. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Timeout.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
You've got the noise.
Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's the Thunder. They're up by 3. And
the Celtics, 15.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Jrue Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
And the Thunder with possession. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Holmgren the screen. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Tatum.
Jason Tatum.
Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day.
And that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling on that one.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Good on the bucket. Holmgren's got 6.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Over Porzingis. Outside, Dort. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Williams. Here's Holmgren. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Boston trailing. Now Holiday. No scoring in this one. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
To the inside. Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between information and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Williams gets the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
To the wing right side. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Rebounded by Tatum. Pass to White. Here's Porzingis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Porzingis has got 6.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside. Able to practically play on top of the D.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Holmgren up top. There's the 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Pass to Porzingis. And the shot goes in. Porzingis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Williams with a clean look. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. 16 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Holiday. And the rejection by Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. With 2 seconds left. No good on the layup. And that does it for the first half of play. Thunder lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Thunder leading by 6. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Clock at 6. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Offensive rebound. White, wide open. He fires. Hits it from three-point range. White's got 8 points.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Yep, that one goes.
And he knew the contact was coming. How about that by SGA to take the hit and yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 8. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that.
Porzingis.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
The Thunder leading by 3. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Caruso. He has 5. Pass to Williams. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Time to get up from your seats and make some noise. Isaiah Hartenstein was.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
And please give a big round of applause for your Thunder Youth Dance Team.
And the Thunder making a change here.
For your Thunder Youth Dance Team.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
Celtics
Well,
ball.
that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Here's White, and White slams it in.
It's always a great sign for this offense when Brown is making plays for others.
Right side Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. And he goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
Here's Hartenstein. Shot clock at 6. The Thunder with another miss. And here's Boston. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Holiday attacking. And the 3-ball is good. And it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Williams' shot is off.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
As the league continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
On the board is your hype squad. It's Number 7, Chet Holmgren.
1:02 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Out to Porzingis. Beyond the arc. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Right side, White. Pass to Brown. Now Porzingis, defended by Holmgren. Boston needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. 12 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Holiday.
First team foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Somebody doesn't have it. Let's see it. Checking in for the Celtics, number 40, Luke Cornett.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Celtics leading by 8. It's Brown with the drive. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here are the Thunder now. Inside. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. The flush by Tatum.
Tatum good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. They get the rebound. Hartenstein can't get it to go. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Outside Tatum. It's White on the wing. Off target with his 3. And they're trailing by 8. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Hartenstein. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's White. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Celtics lead by 9.
their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
13 foul.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Gilgeous-Alexander is so dangerous in these pick-and-roll sets.
Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Three-pointer. The Thunder pull it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Five to shoot. Porzingis with the steal. Out to White. For the three. Makes that one his sixth of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Switch here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Pass to Holiday. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Holiday's got the lead up to 10 now for Boston. Got a piece of it. Porzingis with the steal. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And now a 12-point Celtic lead. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Timeout.
35 seconds left in the game. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And here is Caruso. It's stolen by White. Jacks up a three. Thunder with the rebound. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.
That's the end of the
This
game.
crowd was stunned by the manner in which they...
We've got the Boston Celtics facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analysts. Allie LaForce on the sideline. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Ready, everyone? You see yourself on screen? Show us your best moves. Let's go. You must have left your dancing.
like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses.
Timeout.
They're not just talented, they're relentless.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
For your Thunder Girls, come on everyone, make some noise!
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Great movement in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander so decisive in that kind of set.
Outside, Brown. Driving to the basket. And the jam by Brown.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Now here's Tatum. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. The Thunder pull it in.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The three from Holmgren. It's hauled in by White. Brown with it. Caruso covers. Tatum from long range. Pure from three-point range.
With his feet set, Tatum's going to make you pay.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Pass to Williams. Now here's Caruso. Back to Williams. It's stolen by Holiday. Now Tatum. Kick out to Brown. From the arc. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Brown's got 5.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Knocks it loose. Outside Tatum. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Lets it go. Dort grabs the miss. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Porzingis out there and hustling in transition to get the nice finish.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Got the ball here for the Thunder. 8-point game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Now here's White. Three-pointer. Holiday knocks down the triple.
Yeah, Drew aggressive there, right? You could see committing to that shot, looking more than happy to rise up and fire.
Pass to Holmgren. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Holmgren's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And last season, Brett, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, B.A. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league in 2 steals per game. What a season.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Porzingis. It's deflected. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Here's Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Caruso with the bucket.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Now here's Tatum. 12 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Brown. Takes the 3. Doesn't go that time. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
The Celtics, 14.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And the basket by Holiday.
What strength inside from Holiday. Feels like he can score against anyone in the league with that size.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
3 points.
Well, as competitive as they come, Drew Holiday answers.
Pass to Holmgren. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. And no good. The Celtics with the lead. Inside. They kick it out to Porzingis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Well, when Porzingis has an active and confident stroke, he can be dangerous from 3.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal
And
foul.
coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like, B.A., he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. The sky is the limit for this guy.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. free throw's good from Holmgren. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Now here's White. No points yet. And it's Tatum missing. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Fires from deep. Holmgren controls the rebound and the putback. Holmgren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum taking flight.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Dort with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. That ties the game. So Dort's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, if you're looking for a 3 and D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Tatum with a screen. Takes a 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Caruso outside. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And Porzingis has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. That free throw good from Porzingis.
Well, some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and his shooting ability, that is a rare combination.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. Pass to Caruso. There's the triple. Hits the three-pointer. Caruso's got 7.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
There's a screen. There's Tatum with the 3. He drops it from range.
You got to respect the response from Tatum. I mean, this guy just loves to compete.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Here's Tatum. Tipped. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
29.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lu Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. On target from range. Give him 8.
SGA from way out there, knocking down the three.
Pass to Holiday. Tatum with a screen. Back to Holiday. There's the three. Rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort to the paint. Here's Holmgren. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Shoot two.
That free throw good from Holmgren.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Brown inside. Caruso grabs the board. Thunder leading by 4. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown. Caruso's got 10.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Out to the right wing. Williams with it. Picked up by Tatum. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. Celtics trail by 7. Pass to Brown. Will it go? The shot no good. Caruso outside. Holmgren with it. And he elevates for the jam. Jason Tatum on the receiving end.
And get up, Chet. Wow. The next unicorn with the fancy slam.
Now here's Holiday. Give him 8 points now. Brown with a screen. Foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Clock at 6. Here's Horford. Horford gets it done inside.
Jason Tatum.
I like that Al right there just got a great angle and he finished strong.
Pass to Williams. Williams with the screen. Back to Holmgren. From downtown. That shot, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And finished off by Tatum.
Assisted by
Poor rim. Tatum plays with such an edge.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Launches a 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Right side, Porzingis. the wing, Tatum. Back to Porzingis. Goes back up. And here's Tatum. He's got 10.
Jason Tatum.
Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Oh, the long arms of Tatum. Man, do they come in handy on the glass.
Pass to Hartenstein. Plenty of space. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And the Thunder lead by 5. Outside Tatum. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Tatum with a screen.
You can hear the coaches from the sideline saying, stay down, you can't fall for the pump fake, but Porzingis adept at it there.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And the Thunder making a change here. Both free throws good from Porzingis.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Caruso misses.
And so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Pass to Brown. 4 seconds left. They kick it out to Porzingis. Got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Thunder.
The Celtics, 37.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Pass to Caruso. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the quick 3. Here's White. Inside. White gets it to go.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 3.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Outside Tatum. To tie it up. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
"60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Holmgren. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Brown. Plenty of space. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
What a move by Tatum. When he's pulling these off, he's impossible to defend.
Outside for Dort. about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Williams from long range. It's kept alive. Pass to Holmgren. And here is Williams. Floats one up. Hauled in by Brown. Tatum with a screen. Oh, Brown gonna go get it. And the layup is good off the glass. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, assertive play there by Brown. Rising to the challenge of the moment. Man, good whistle there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble. And they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Both free throws good from Holmgren.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Thunder with a lead. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Here's Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Now here's Porzingis. Okay, do it, KP.
Porzingis making it count, wants to come through big time and does here.
Screen by Holmgren. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, when no one's on you, great shot there.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and we just don't want to see that.
Outside Tatum. There's 57 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 on the clock. Outside, Brown. Offline with a 3.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And here's Caruso outside. Shot's no good. Made 4, he's missed 4 now. White on the wing. Ooh, here's White on the drive. Outside Tatum. Pass to Holiday. Back to Tatum. Shoots. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. And now it's an 8-point Boston lead.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
Off target with the shot. So we see the Celtics get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building